Shona, why Leeds? Why Leeds?
Why not Leeds? You know, they're an amazing established team. They're in Yorkshire. And I feel like, you know, I absolutely loved it in Lancashire at Saints. Love the players, love the coaching staff, love everything about Saints. It just wasn't, you know, a long period that I could continue to do just due to life balance and things like that, with work commitments, being a mum and things like that. So why not have the best, but just in a different area?
I used to work over the M62, and it's a long trip, isn't it? And there's roadworks, and there's it must be nice to have that, just an extra hour or two to yourself.
Absolutely. You know, I used to leave work early. My job were very, you know, my job's amazing. My work, they're amazing anyway. So they used to let me leave early to get on the M62, so I can go and pick Paige up on the way, or she'd drive, or you know, it sometimes took 3 hours to get there, and then when you get in there, you've got to rush around, get your boots on, go out, and you know, and it wasn't fair on the girls, and sometimes we might be moody because we've been stuck on motorway forever, but they knew that though, they knew not to speak to us when we first got there. You know, sometimes it could take an hour and a half, and sometimes it could take 3 hours, and it was very stressful. Like, you know, the next day on your body, it's not just that, just training as well. You've got to train for 2 hours then, you know, you've got to make sure your head's on it, and that's just what we bring professionalism. We'll try as best, and you know, but sometimes it just takes a toll on your body. But no, I'm very excited. You know, I can have like an extra 2 hours just having a coffee with the girls when I get there, and I don't have to be on the motorway for hours.
What are they like? Compared to St Helens, are they a different bunch or similar?
No, they're very different. You know, Saints are a very, you know, older, experienced squad, and Leeds are very exciting youth. You know, fire blazers. I find them very exciting. I've spoke about Caitlin Case quite a lot. I'm very excited to see her go. Bella Sykes, very excited to see her go. Izzy in the middle. You know, we've just got so many strike players throughout the squad, and I think it's going to be an exciting season going ahead. Yeah.
It seems, well, I mean, I asked your coach, she said so. Bringing yourself in Gracefield, making the pack a little bit stronger than it was perhaps last year. Is that where you see your role being this year, is to just add things to what was already there? Absolutely.
You know, I'm playing second row, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, I do thrive myself on, you know, making sure I have good contact, make sure I don't let anyone pass me. No matter how messy it can get in that situation, I try and you know, have good values before I go and step onto the pitch, to make sure I keep at them values and keep at them the reasons why I play rugby league. And I feel like, you know, if I have them, what can go wrong at that point?
You come into a team where you've won at Wembley, so you know what it's like, and they know the opposite side of that. How big a thing was that to you personally and your career and everything last year?
Absolutely loved it. One of the best times of my career was playing at Wembley, winning at Wembley, going to try at Wembley. I think it was really exciting, you know, and it is, and like I explained, with playing with Amy, it was very emotional as well in that aspect, you know. Our kids were there, and it was just so raw to us, and it's just so sad that she was on the opposite side of it. But hopefully this year we're going to go out and win everything, so we'll just see how we get on. But we've worked very hard in pre-season to make sure we have the best opportunities to win.
I'm scared of her. Is that main reason why you chose Leeds, so you don't have to be tackled by her?
Absolutely not, no. I scored tries past Amy last season, so no, like, she probably says, you know, she scored a try past me. She'll probably feel the same way about me as I feel about her. You know, you don't underestimate each other, because we'll play into the whistles being done. But no, absolutely not. It was more of we want to finish our career off together, and I think it were very much important, as in we can add definitely as a together pack than against each other. So no, absolutely not.
I'm just scared. Talking about then, you say coming towards the end of your career and wanting to finish your career with Amy, but how exciting are the youth players coming through at Leeds? Because we're seeing this across Super League now. Everyone seems to have some young halfback coming through that no one's ever heard of, and it's exciting in the stands watching. But what's it like on the pitch?
So exciting! You know, we've worked very hard. Because I'm playing with Caitlin, so we've worked very hard in how to communicate without communicating with each other. You know, where do I need her? Where does she need me? And we've got that now, and we feel very comfortable with each other. And that's what, you know, I had that with Faye Gaskin. You know, a very experienced, very quality halfback. I think we're thriving. We need more halfbacks, but as I see more and more coming through, it's amazing. It makes our job easier anyway.
Well, and not lose them all to the NRLW straight away. But obviously, it's got to be the aim for the young player to go over there and make a career out of it.
Well, hopefully, it gets to a point where they feel the same way about being in England. We get more, Australians coming to England and vice versa. And how's Tom doing it right now with the platform? I can see that happening in years to come.
We talk about the platform. We've got new teams in Super League this year. Barrow and Featherstone are around as well. But in the future, perhaps Cardiff and London, the sport is growing.
Massively. You find yourself, travelling down. Like we went to London Broncos last year for the first time. It's exciting. You want to travel and you want to be an athlete. It's just we need to get to a point. We are getting closer and closer. We're not having to get up on a Monday morning and go to work after a game. You've been travelling down London, but we're getting closer and closer. That's all we can say at the moment. But we'll hopefully, in time to come, not in my career, but in time to come, they can be full-time athletes.
What are you going to do after your playing career? Coaching, something else?
I work in a high school, so I love my job. I love the company I work for. So we'll just see how we go. But yeah, I definitely want to give something back to rugby league, absolutely. But in what that forms of that I look like, I don't really know.
Just get telework, you see, just stand there and talk.
Yeah. I've got better at speaking, so we'll see.